Hey everyone. You know, normally I probably wouldn't put over a video company or DVD distributed company, or home video company I should say, but I want to put over one. One that, you know, apparently Zara Nizarak and many others have put over. And I apologize for my neighbor's dog in the background. Um, but the company I want to put over is Shout Factory. Now, first of all, I'm not doing this because I want to get free stuff. I'm not doing that whatsoever. I just want to put them over because I want to compare some differences when it comes to other home video distributors. You see, Shout Factory seems to make more of an effort when it comes to their product. For example, here we have, of course, Sonic Sat AM. And I apologize, that's one of the DVDs going down. I gotta pick that back up. There we go. Yeah, put that right there. But here we have Sonic Sat AM, or Sonic the Hedgehog. The last companies to try to bring this out to DVD was Lionsgate, and they got into some legal trouble with Disney at the time because Disney, I guess, still owned the rights to the show. So they couldn't produce but one single DVD, which was Supersonic. So I guess Shout Factory had to wait till the license ran out until. Well, actually, what happened was Dick Entertainment partnership with Shout Factory. There, that'll shut the dog up for a while. But anyway, Dick Entertainment's. Basically, they had to wait till a deal with Dick Entertainment was made. Shout Factory, that is. And Shout Factory basically decided to start bringing out a lot of the Dick Entertainment on our Cookie Jar Entertainment shows onto DVD. Now, at first, they started out individually, like, you know, just little single sets, you know, of individual episodes, variety, and all that. Until word got around that not only were these individual sets of variety episodes, or, you know, episodes that followed one another, not only were they becoming popular, but fans were wanting to see more of the series. They wanted more. So what they did is slowly, as time went on, doing their deal with Dick Entertainment or Cookie Jar Entertainment, is they started to release all these box sets of all these television shows, live action and animation. Sonic the Hedgehog, or Sonic Sat AM, of course, was on the top of the list when it came to animated shows, but they just didn't know how much fans wanted to see the Saturday morning series on DVD first. I mean, word came around, I think, around the same time that this was announced, that Adventures was also going to get a DVD release, and that Underground was going to follow. But fans wanted this the most. Fans wanted this one the most, to the point that Shout Factory was like, okay, you guys want this? Hey, no problem. We'll even involve you guys in the project. And of course, that was courtesy of Brian Ward. Brian Ward said, okay, let's, you know, they wanted so bad, let's involve them in the project. So, you know, that's what they did. And the DVD art, and as you can see, the background here has artwork by the fans. The cover work is by the fans. The covers on both DVDs, both cases, are by the fans. The DVDs themselves have covers by the fans, and then you can see the artwork in the back of that has artwork by fans. Same here. And it's basically, no doubt, it's a set made for fans by the fans, according to what they said at Shout Factory. So the only thing that they had a problem was is that the cover here, which is on disc 1 and 2, which is the first season, disc 1 and 2, which is the first season, some felt should have been put on disc 3 and 4 for the second season, because that's when Dulcie's involved more often than anything. But yeah, it's pretty cool, you know, that fans went that far to say, hey, we want to involve you guys not fans, but Shout Factory went that far to say, hey, we want to involve you guys in this set. And because I'm such a fan of it, or a fan of the series, I've got one collector set, one for, like, you know, this, I want to make something straight. This is for collectors only. This is like, this is only in case anything happens to this while I ever pry this open. But my plan is to keep it the way it is, and as silly as it sounds, probably get a frame and put it in there. Who knows? But yeah, that is essentially how Shout Factory, but essentially how good Shout Factory is. They listen to the fans, and when you take a look at the menus, they actually start out very well, because they sort of give you a feeling right with the menus, a feeling of what the series is about, of how the series is. Another series they brought out during their partnership with Dig Entertainment, or Cookie Jar Entertainment, was Heathcliff. Now Heathcliff, of course, was brought out like this. I think this is one of the first sets they brought out. I think this was even before Sonic Sat-AM. But as you can see, this is actually the first season. They didn't actually get a chance to complete the second season. And it isn't as elaborate as Sonic is, but it looks pretty good. It is pretty good. I mean, everything's in here. It's according to what it says. It's all the uncut episodes. All the episodes are the original broadcast format, and it gives you some features. It gives you the interview with the cartoonist Peter Galler. It gives you Heathcliff through the years, a gallery of all the all the comic strips and stuff like that. So, you know, it's pretty cool. And what's unique about this one is that when you take a look at it, and I don't think Sonic has this, no it doesn't, this one's actually not just released by Shout Factory, but this is also associated with Sony Music Entertainment, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, the menu isn't as spectacular or isn't as elaborate as let's say this one is, as Sonic Sat-AM's is, but it's pretty good, because it's actually pretty good, because what it does is when you go to the menu, it actually lets you select what you want to see. Sonic Sat-AM, I mean not Sonic, but if you want to see Heathcliff episodes or Heathcliff cartoons only, you get to see those. If you want to see, you know, if you want to see Cadillac Cat episodes, Cats and Company episodes, if you will, only, you could select those. It's pretty cool. It's actually pretty cool that, you know, they give you that option. It's like you don't have to watch the entire show just to get, like, let's say you're a Cadillac Cat fan. You don't have to watch the entire show. You don't have to watch all of Heathcliff just to get to the Cadillac Cats. You can actually select either to watch Heathcliff or the Cadillac Cat, so that's a great option. And not many DVD distributors or home video distributors of box sets, DVD box sets, or even Blu-ray box sets, I know that's hard to believe as well, Blu-ray ones, give you that option. Basically, you have to watch the entire episode to get to that one part you want to see. This actually gives you the option to watch either Heathcliff or Cadillacs. So that's pretty cool. Again, the menu isn't as elaborate as anything else, but it's actually pretty cool. You got Heathcliff popping right up in the circle like this. So, yeah, it isn't as elaborate, but you got to remember, this is one of the first ones they brought out. So, but yeah, they still did a good job on it, and really a great transfer and everything. So they kept it true to its format. Definitely worth a watch if you ever got a chance to get it. Now this here, I got this about a month or so ago. This is a Transformers Headmasters. This is the one thing about Shout Factory ever since they started associating with Hasbro. Now the cookie jar Dick Entertainment's going elsewhere, and I'll explain that probably in a little bit. But again, just like they did with the cookie jar / Dick Entertainment properties, they really, some of the menus may not be as elaborate, but they really go out to give the fans what they want. I mean, according to many people, including Zara Nizarak and a few others out there, the Shout Factory releases of Transformers and G.I. Joe have become far better and far more superior to the Rhino ones, because they state, for example, they use the actual transfer. They don't try to digitize them. They don't try to remaster them in any sort of way. They don't try to add extra sound. They leave them exactly the way they are. They don't try to make them newer or anything like that. And they just leave them the way they are. They just digitally transfer them onto DVD. I mean, yeah, they clean them up and everything and make them look better, but they don't try to make it like it's a feature film. And I think everybody knows what I mean when it comes to that. But again, one of the things that Shout Factory is doing is they actually listen to the fans. See, the fans wanted certain things. The fans wanted Beast Wars. Now, Rhino was bringing out Beast Wars at times. That's true. Just like they were doing Transformers, they were bringing out Beast Wars. But they never really got far. And one of the things Rhino never did is they never came calling for this. Fans wanted to see Headmasters. Fans wanted to see the so-called Lost Season 4. Originally what was going to be Season 4, originally here in the States, but only ended up in Japan, which was the Headmasters. So Shout Factory said, okay, we'll give you what you want. And they even went the extra mile. They didn't say, you know what? They even went the extra mile. They said, you know what? We know a lot of people don't like the fact that that other countries are doing these so-called English dubs and all that. So you know what? We're going to give you subtitles. We're going to give you it in its original dialogue, and we're going to add subtitles to match it up to G1. And that's what they did, which was pretty cool. And as you can see, it has all 4 discs here, which again is pretty good. And they got more on the Japanese collection coming out in the next few months. So, but again, they really listened to the fans about that. I mean, even the box set that they have the entire G1 series in is in the form of the Matrix. I mean, you want to check that out. Check out Sean McLean's Zara Nizarek's Multimedia Chronicles on that, and a few other people here on YouTube. But they got that. I don't know if they still have it, but that's a pretty unique set to have them all right there. But they also have them like this. So, and I'll get to that in a minute. And they do the same thing with G.I. Joe. As a matter of fact, let me check my time here. As a matter of fact, they actually re-released G.I. Joe, the movie, onto DVD and Blu-ray. And one of the additions to both sets, I think, is you get a commentary by Buzz Dixon, who actually lets you know, during the commentary, lets you in on some secrets of how the movie was originally supposed to go. So, that's pretty cool. Oh, and I have that movie. I have the Shout Factory version. So that's pretty cool to know. I'm going to stop it right here and then continue on in part 2. Finish up there, because I only have about 15-minute time limit here on YouTube right now. And talk to you all in a minute.